Hello and welcome to Orbiting Rick. You saw that I just recovered the stranded Kerbos from last episode, because the two capsules could just land under their own parachutes. And now there was some researching and time to launch a new vehicle to hopefully reach Minmus. However, I used the Soviet command pod, and we don't have a reaction wheel. So yeah, this didn't end up going well. I tried to get to Minmus, but yeah, it's impossible to control, and I ended up just returning it to Kerbin. But I wasted 4 days, which is a major issue because I want to get this career done as fast as possible. And now just standard landing. And for some reason my staging got messed up, and so I couldn't deploy that second main parachute. And so now, with a reaction wheel added, we can try the mission again. And it was a good launch, and we actually reached Minmus orbit. And so now we can do an EVA, get some science. Well, currently in the process of getting science. Also, I had that Kerbal Engineer Redux control computer thing. So yeah, I now have the Kerbal Engineer readouts at the top. Again, normal return to Kerbin. Also, I will try to actually finish the series by completing the entire tech tree. And I won't abandon it like the other series I started. Actually, like the two other series I started. Also, I'm just gonna say, please, in the comments, leave suggestions for other videos, because lately, none of my videos have been getting really high amounts of views, so I clearly need some actually good video ideas. So please put those in the comments. Anyways, with the science from the previous mission, we were able to design this new rocket with the Mark 1-3 command pod. And we're actually going to be doing a rendezvous around the Mon. So here's the first one launched. And again, some EVA science. And the second one, the launch escape system, as it's a nose cone that can also be adjusted by itself. And there's no chance of it colliding with the craft. It's a fairly standard rendezvous and normal docking. And I transferred 2 of the crew. I launched each of the craft with 2 crew, and this one I transferred the other Kerbal to the other vessel. So just landing with 1 Kerbal, and the landing went fine, except when the shroud around the parachute's deployed, part of the aeroshell got stuck into it, which I was worried was going to cause a Kraken attack to destroy the craft, so I didn't time warp at all. But we landed fine. And the second landing for the second vessel was fairly normal as well. Now, even more science and solar panels. This time we're going to be going to Min-Missing Landing. It's a modified version of the previous craft. And I'm displaying the maneuver node, which goes actually pretty well. And I just did a bit more fine tuning. And so now we're at Min-Miss. And now I'm actually going to insert into orbit before landing, as I would probably land on the night side if I deorbited now. I would definitely land on the night side. But yeah, now we can deorbit. And it's a fairly standard landing. Kind of slowed down a bit too much there. Yeah, landing on kind of a slope, so the craft started tipping over. Yeah, we can go on UVA. Also, I didn't unlock the extending ladder yet, so there's a pretty big gap between the ladder and the surface. And we can plant a flag, do EVA science. And I even have the breaking ground DLC surface experiments. I also put a light to light up the flag. Then we can put the control module and the solar panel. Now I don't have engineers right now because my previous engineer died in an accident in last episode, which you should definitely watch. So basically, if you have an engineer deploy a solar panel for the breaking ground surface science, the solar panel generates enough energy to power 2 modules. So I had to bring 2 solar panels to power both modules. Except I tried to grab the second one and it disappeared. And the icon stayed on screen. So I actually reloaded the game and that made the sound start working. But the second solar panel just completely disappeared. So I guess our little surface outpost won't have much of a purpose. As we can reboard the lander. I was just checking that all the science was collected, and now we can take off and return to Kerbin. Again, normal landing, except we actually had some re-entry effects. And also I don't have the retracting. Actually, wait, no, those are the retracting solar panels. But yeah, I decided not to retract them. And normal parachute deployment. And splashdown. This is supposed to be a short series. It's already day 43. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye.